to meet him in battle. May the Lord add a blessing to the reading of this fine word. Holy Spirit, thank you for visiting us, but allow me to speak to the children of God for a moment. If you allow me for a period of time to tell you to do something, I want you to look at your neighbor, look at them real good to the left and the right. And I want you to think about your problems. I want you to take a deep breath, because God already answered mine today as I was in the parking lot speaking to my problems. Your problem's name is Goliath, and I want you to tell Goliath, you have been warned. Tell your Goliath, you have been warned. I need you to tell somebody that's messing with you now, you have been warned. Some of you might need to tag somebody and say, you need to listen to me. You have been warned. I don't care what your Goliath is. Tell Goliath, you have been warned. This is the last time you come against me. You have been warned. This is the last time you say anything derogatory towards me in this ministry. You have been warned. Tell your ex to tell his next, you have been warned. God, just shut your mouth. You have been warned. Tell your debt, you have been warned. Tell somebody that's been messing with you, this is your last warning. You have been warned. Hear me. There are so many things happening in the world, and everyone is threatening people with all types of things. David understood what it was to be threatened, because Goliath not just threatened Jesse's boy, he threatened everybody. Everyone is dealing with some sort of threat. Whether you tell somebody you're afraid and or not, everybody can tell that you're going through something. But whatever you're going through, it has an expiration date. And so tell it, it's time for you to receive this last warning. He told Goliath, he said, listen here, I'm going to give you one last time to say something about my God. The problem with people is they don't stand up for God anymore. They're falling for the enemy's mess. But you better tell the devil to back off of me. You've received the last warning. You better take your hands off of my child. This is your last warning. You better take your hands off my husband. This is your last warning. Take your hands off my mind. This is your last warning. Take your hands off my finances. This is your last warning. Identify your Goliath and tell it, this is your final warning. He told Goliath, this is your final warning. Watch what my God can do. So many people got problems, but you're not speaking to it with a solution. Tell your Goliath what your God can do. As I came inside of the building, in the parking lot, beginning to talk to the Most High God, asking him what to do, he sent me in here, and Goliath just fell. Nobody understands. You go through your seasons of Goliath, and nobody knows what you're going through. But the Lord sent me by way of Unity Charlotte International to tell you your giant is about to fall. No matter what people are telling you, your giant is about to fall. Mine just said boom. You don't understand that God, he said, when I come in the room, things got to shift. Whenever I come in the courthouse, things got to shift. And it just shifted because I was in the parking lot speaking to my Goliath. Nobody understands. God knows your Goliath. Do you know your Goliath? You better recognize it and said, Satan, your kingdom must come down. When I was a little girl, we used to sing a song, Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom. Oh, y'all must know that song. Well, let's sing it. Come on, y'all. Satan. Oh, y'all know that song. You've been building all over. Satan, we gonna. See, it was those songs that mama used to rock with. And she used to hold the baby and give him the milk singing this. Satan, we're going to tear your kingdom down. Hold on, you got to say something yourself. Why you stop singing that song? Because you begin to believe it. You believe everything that the enemy told you. You believe that the enemy said you're going to always be homeless. You're going to always be begless. You're going to always have this and that. But you got to speak to Goliath. I heard what you said. Have you ever had somebody threaten you and they mutter under their breath? And you say, I heard what you said. See, the devils today is bold. They're not waiting for you. They're going to tell you to your face. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I know I might have been a little bit wrong this week, and I'm sorry, everybody. But they will put it online. Yes, you know that. But you got to understand that the Lord wants me to tell you, no matter what people say about you, God is in control. How you doing, sir? You've got to understand this. You got to tell Satan, not worried about your threats. You better tell them, I don't care what you say about me. As long as God knows my name, you can throw all kind of dirt on it. Because the Lord began to tell me, Jesse's boy was not moved by mere words of an enemy that he had in his hands already. The problem with people is you already got the victory. Your fear won't let you see it. You already got what God said is rightfully yours. Your fear won't let you believe it. You got to speak to your fear. Say, fear, this is your last day. You gonna come down, and everybody associated with you gonna see me rise. I serve a God that sits high and look low. He knows exactly which way this whole fight gonna go, and I ain't gotta waste time on you, because God is in control. Is this what you're looking for? Is this what you're looking for? The shepherd boy named David, he took the head of the Goliath with Goliath's own sword. He said, was this what you're looking for? You had all of this mouth when God gave victory into my hand. See, you don't understand. Every time you come against me, the Lord hears, and you are fighting me. No, this battle is not mine. This battle is the Lord's. Some things are spiritual, and you don't be carnal in a spiritual fight. Be quiet and let the Lord fight for you. And you don't understand. You ain't got to say nothing. You just got to believe God. And I did it. I sure did. Thank you, man of God. I just walked around and I prayed. Walked around and I prayed. And the Lord said, I hear you. I'm going to tear your Goliath down today. Bam. Walked in the church. And a man servant. My whole Goliath hell. It fell on the floor. And see, people don't realize God will set you up. Listen here, Diva. Baby, I got set up tonight. No. This was a setup. Thank you, Jesus. Don't tell me it wasn't because Jesse got set up. Y'all know the story. I've said it. Jamal Bryant said it. Everyone said it. David was an Uber Eats driver. David's brothers wanted something to eat, or maybe not. And Dad was being Dad. He said, Jesse, go down there and give Eliab and them something to eat, right? Now, David could have said, I'm not going down there to feed them. They don't want me down there anyway, but Jesse didn't do that. Jesse followed orders. Watch this. Jesse's boy followed order. And David went down there. He was like, he said, did you hear what they said about, hold on, not me. Did you hear what he said? Not about my mama. Did you hear what he said? Not about my dad. Did you hear what he said about my God? See, the problem is y'all want God to fight your battles, but you ain't brave enough to fight his. Wait a minute. Come on. Lace front check. I'm good. The problem with people, see the girls laughing, I like it because the Lord allows me to speak to young people, old people, young. And so I have to say this. See, y'all want the Lord to fight your battles, but you ain't brave enough to fight his. But the problem with people is, if he told you that I give you all power, how come you act like you a punk? I'm just. And so what happened was, y'all sound real good. So what happened was, he said, listen to me. He said, listen, you ain't gonna talk about my daddy like that. See, y'all let anybody say anything about your God. Y'all will let he ain't real. He ain't going to work it out for your favor. He not going to come through. Listen to me. I'm just saying right. I'm just saying. I know y'all worried about what's going to happen November 1st, but I know a God that will supply your needs according to the riches and glory. And I'm just saying. And so now y'all walk around here scared. Y'all walk around here, what you going to do? I understand faith and work go hand in hand. But when God put all power in your hand, listen, this is a plan to me. And so the Bible said that he went down there and said, you ain't going to talk about my God like that. See, the problem with people is you don't know the power you possess, because you would tell the devil, get up off my kids. You would tell the devil, get up off. You better not say nothing about my pastor. Come on, young people. Clock that. Come on, young people. Clock it. Clock it, clock it. That's our church's anthem, Look If You Buck. That's our church's anthem. And so here it is. He said, you said, I look like a whole pilgrim today. Anyway, it's I'm sorry. This is, I'm good. Okay. So you got to get used to me, sir. They get this all the time. So David said, you're not going to talk about my God like that. See, David was a warrior, right? But you become a warrior. That means you are so worried about the people saying stuff. Have you ever, now I got to talk about myself for a moment. I am from Brooklyn, New York. In Brooklyn, where the birth be at, we don't play that. Brownsville's worse, right? So when we put our Timbs on the ground, we're not asking you a whole lot of questions. No, we don't. Now, I know we in church, but I'm going to say this. This is why Biggie said squeeze first. So David was kind of like that, right? He was from Bethlehem of Brooklyn. So because he was of Bethlehem of Brooklyn, he was like, yo, you running off at the mouth a little too much about my God. He said, wait a minute now, Saul. Wait a minute, Saul. Y'all supposed to be all that in a bag of chips. Eliab, you a punk, right? Because you got that one sibling that think they know how to fight, right? You always got that one sibling, right, Rhonda, that got a whole lot of mouth, but they throw their rock and hide their hands. Anybody got a sibling? Now, look, these two over here. Look, these two over here. Oh, I like them. Huh? I ain't got nothing to do with this. Hey, Ma. Huh? Look, she said, that's what it is. So, you see what they got to deal with it? Yeah, I got to deal with it. This happens at our church all the time. You see that? So, thank you, Dad. So, Eliab, he thought he was going to be the one. So Eliab go down there. He's like, yo, what's up? Eliab is like, so what's up? And David's like, yo, E, you hear E. Yo, E, you hear this, E? You ain't gonna do nothing? And Eliab was like, look, I can't get my face messed up. Because the Bible, because he looked the part. He looked. He looked the part. So Eliab was like, nah, I can't, the ladies, send somebody else to do it. And David ain't smell so funky fresh because David was tending to the stinky sheep. And so can I just talk to the ladies just for a smidget? I'm gonna come back around for the brothers. I am, but ain't nothing like a good-looking working man. Right? One that ain't afraid to get dirty. These men today, the woman is changing the tires, taking care of the babies, and paying the bills. I'm hold on now. I'm gonna bring it on. Look at Jamal back there, like. So look at him he in the back. He's like, yo, I like her. So David was a stinking, good-looking working man. And he was like, he was a roughneck, Got a roughneck, gotta get a roughneck. Shh. Unity, behave. Unity, behave. We're not home now. Okay? The roughneck, David was like, yo, check this out. Saul, you're supposed to be the king. And you talking about, maybe, look, you already messed up. So you got to be very careful who gives you advice that don't know how to fight. Because they'll get you killed. He said, put this on. Put this on. David's like, yo, I can't fit you're trying to get me killed. I can't go in a battle with this. The purpose of the armor bearer, y'all know, the armor bearer was supposed to carry the armor because it was maybe 10, 20 pounds, and they had to carry it to the battle line so that the person that's fighting wouldn't be winded. So the purpose of the armor bearer, and you got to be very careful who bears your arms. Because I'm gonna ask the only white man in the building, sir. Did I, No, my sister been married to her husband for 37 years and he Jewish, so I get it. Am I good though? I'm good. Okay, he said, I'm good. So you have to be very mindful because the person that bears your arms is supposed to, one, be strong enough to carry the weight, but not use the position they hold because they're close to the king. So I don't know what I just walked into, but all right, let's ride. So help me, Rhonda. So he said, you gonna get me killed, right? Because you're not a very smart man, all right? The Bible said that what he did, he said, now, Lord, I could just, I could just slice him and dice him. Now, Lord, I could just, he tall, so all I got to do is just step on his foot. He tall. So you can't tell me that there is a war and there's not a war in the mind about how I'm going to win this battle. You can't say that to me because understand you're supposed to be strategic. And so in this season, woman servant, be strategic who walks with you this time. So hear me. So David is now looking at Goliath and he's hearing everything, but the Lord is giving him a strategy. Now watch this. I said this to Marissa Farrell one day, and I'm going to say it again. See, when the Lord sends you into battle, he never sends you uncovered. Because if that covering was needed, he would have took Saul's armor. And so he says, I'm not sending you uncovered. I'm sending you to fight with a plan. So the Bible declares that as Goliath and David, he did not run away, he ran too. See, the problem with you, you won't run too, because fear will stagnate your feet. And so how do you get the victory standing still? No, I stand still to see the salvation of the Lord. And if I stand still and see the salvation, he's going to give me a solution to the problem. And so all of a sudden, see, the funny thing about the devil, he always running his mouth. In the middle of the greatest battle of your life, there's always a hater running their mouth. It's just, okay, keep on talking. And so you knew Goliath was saying, oh, you a little boy and you with the sheep. Who did you leave those sheep with? And David was like, yeah, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for my whole life, because I was in training. See, when you was running your mouth, the Lord had me in basic training. I killed the bear. I killed the lion. Guess what I'm getting ready to do to you? While you running your mouth, God gonna give me the victory. And then he said, boom, Goliath fell. He just didn't fall. He knew where to strike. See, when the Lord is leading you in the biggest fight of your life, he will tell you exactly where to strike. Because once that stone hit the pinnacle of his head, it caused the Goliath to fall. And that's why you got to tell your Goliath, this is your last time threatening me. The Lord is about to show me exactly how to conquer you. It comes a time in your life, I say this all the time, you got to stop all this crying. No, I'm going to cry tonight. No, this is a different set of tears. This is a different set of tears. These tears are tears of victory, not tears of defeat. See, the problem with people is you don't know when to cry. Listen, I want to talk to those of you who just cry about everything. You are an emotional mess. I get it. I got she okay, fine. So, see, you got to realize that you have to differentiate when to let a tear go, because some tears are necessary, but some tears are not. Never let them see you sweat, right? But hold on, wait a minute. It's something about when God has you crying. You don't know what to believe, because it confuses the enemy. Because if I keep a praise on my mouth and a tear on my breath and me saying, God, I just thank you, the enemy does not know what to do. Why? Because he don't know how you're going to move. And so even David said, I'll bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continue. And so in the fight, no, baby, I ain't crying. Hold on, wait a minute, let me say this. Have you ever said to somebody, if I cry, I'll run? Have you ever, like, you know, black mamas, you know how you look at them kids, you go, and you ball that fist up and you, right? If you don't clean up that room, if I got to come in here one more time, I'm taking a whole Xbox out. I don't care. I don't care if you in the group 7 on TikTok right now. That girl back there hollering. See, I like to use humor with my message. I don't care if you in group 7 on TikTok. You won't see 8 tonight. And so, and David, he wasn't worried. He ran to Goliath with confidence. He ran to Goliath with power. But he ran to Goliath knowing that he already had the victory. Watch this. Because why would God let a lion and a bear be in David's presence if he knew that a small boy could defeat such a big animal? Goliath was just practice. Goliath was just practicing. He said, I've already defeated that. Imagine what I'm going to do to you. No, keep running your mouth. And see, y'all got to get to the place of confidence where you look at people and say, nah, keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. Keep on talking. And this is what happened. David warned Goliath. He said, this is your okay. Okay, come on. You got this. That all. You got to get to the place where people don't take you out of character. You know, because the devil, one thing about the devil, he'll try to take you out of character. And sometimes you really want to make the enemy mad, praise. Wait a minute, wait. But if you ever want to make people mad, say nothing. Just go, okay. Because they don't know how you're going to move. Just keep on. I remember I made this dude mad because I'm a different type of woman. When I was in the world, I didn't like to fight girls. That was easy. I like to fight dudes. Yeah, I used to like to fight dudes because, yeah, keep running your mouth. But that's a man. No, but do you know brothers got a lot of weak points? Did you not know that? I'm not talking about, the lion parts area. If you ever step on a brother's foot, he going down. Because I studied that there are certain parts of a man's anatomy that is weak. Look. He like, oh my goodness. Look, she like, oh no. My mother taught me that, and then we had to study it. There's certain part, and so I never lost a fight with a dude. Because I knew look at her, she like, I like her. Because my mother taught me. And so with Goliath, he was tall. David was very small. So he was in the confines to win a fight before he even threw a rock. Why am I saying this? Because in God's fight, he gives you strategy. So when you are fighting about something that God already worked out, that's why you don't go into a fight with fear. You go into it with faith. This is your last day. You coming at me like this. Because after today, my Goliath is going to fall. And so today I want you to tell your Goliath, this is your last warning. You are no longer going to handle me the same way you handled me before today. You are never going to deal with me the way you dealt with me before I got to this battle line. Because truth be told, this is not my battle. This battle belongs to the Lord. Listen, I'm going to get ready to go. May I lift the offering, please, woman servant? May I? I like to lift the offering today. I ain't got nothing right now. My heart is so overwhelmed with joy until I can't speak. I'm in awe. I called the bishop, and he even started crying. I like to start my offering with $1,000. That's my offering today. I want those of you who can join me. If those can join me with $100 seed, just stand up. If you can do $100 seed, just stand up. Just stand up. Unity, those of you who are part of Unity that can do $100, just stand up. Just stand up. Just stand up. Those of you that could do $50, just stand up, please. Just stand up. I don't want anyone to move until I say so, because we're going to do this in unity. Those of you that could do a $47 seed, just stand up. Those of you that could do a $27 seed, just stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Those that could do a $37 seed, just stand up. Everyone should be standing with the seed. Now, this is something that we do in our church because I believe like Solomon did. Solomon believed that everybody has an offering. And even the children of Israel, they said, if you don't have a lamb, send the person next door to you. Go get it and borrow it, because you ain't going to give it back. We're getting up out of here. But Solomon said during offering time, all of the houses came together and they were on one accord. And so this is something that I've incorporated. Maybe you want to incorporate it too. If you don't have an offering, we listen, we don't judge, just lift your hand. If you don't have an offering, if you have nothing to give, someone is going to sow on your behalf. Right. If you have nothing to give, just put your hand up and someone will sow on your behalf. So you have something to sow, stand up. And if you don't have it, someone will look around and see the hand and sow a small seed on your behalf. We have Cash App. Can you pull up the barcode? You can tell her? Okay. She gonna tell you, hold on, we're gonna put it up here, Michelle. I want you to put it right here. I'm gonna help all of y'all today. I want you to tell me what the Cash App is. Put it right here. Put it right there. Is it on the screen? Okay. Because if it ain't a screen, it was going up like this today. Okay. Okay. Pass this around. The screen is $ N as in Nancy, D as in David, D as in David, W as in welcome, C as in Christ. Okay. You need to pass it around. Yeah. You need to everyone got it? The Cash App? And if you're doing Cash App, can you do yourselves a favor and don't lie? Hit send. Hit send. Because the Bible says that a liar won't tarry in his sight. And if you say you're going to do it and you don't hit send, you just told a lie. And so why would he bless a liar? No. And so everyone, if you have cash, just come on up here. And if you've done it, just come touch the basket. Come touch the basket. Come and touch the basket. Come and touch the basket. That's right. If you hit send, just put it up here. Everyone is giving. 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 Everyone has to move and touch the basket. Everyone is moving and touching the basket. Everyone is moving and touching the basket. Do this. Put the send that. You did it already? Okay. Everyone is giving. Everyone is giving. Everyone is giving. Everyone is giving. People are still requesting the Cash App. If someone wants to bless the woman servant with $200, $300, $500, do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. One thing that I have learned, a lot of people don't know my pedigree, and it's not that it's important. I grew up underneath Bishop Huey L. Rogers. After Bishop